perfectly perfect. I haven't seen you in a minute. Let me see. Love the fit today, James. Man, oh yeah, man. I got the Halloween. Man, I'm still in pajamas. This is what I went to sleep on. I was like, man, I gotta go. I gotta jump on this live right now. Your number one, gracias, is 601. If you ain't tapping, yeah, that's right. You're napping. Let me see. Uh, I used to do Oregon before. I used to do Oregon Board of Parole hearings, but they kicked me out. They didn't like me streaming their Board of Parole hearings. Go Dodgers. Yep. And nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
I'll put it up on the screen for you right now. Just give me a minute. I'm just at collect call from. Just type that, boom, and you'll find it. Let me see. Thank you for all you do. Hey, thank you, girl, mama of 2. Highly appreciate all of you guys. Do you do anything for California? You know, unfortunately for California court hearings are not live. They're not accessible for streaming, if you will, if that makes any sense. But first time on your stream. Hey, thank you, Zach. Highly appreciate you. All right, so this is about to start up, guys. All rise.
All right, thank you. Please be seated.
Candace, that is correct, Candace. Damn, did somebody hit the switches right now?
What's that?
South Carolina. I've never done South Carolina. California Live Court. For those of you that want to see California, I actually got some links. If you go to my YT page, there is a playlist I got on there that has Santa Ana Court. If you want to watch Santa Ana Court. But I don't stream them because I'm not trying to end up in that court.
Half of them are house calls, right?
Yeah. I tried to
thank you, Marky.
they were all a little bit angry.
Well, right, I think at least a couple of them got moved for that.
Yeah.
All right, and no LEPs, right?
No, no.
Okay, then this is the 11 a.m. initial appearance calendar for October 28th, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of fingerprints and DNA samples made on the 2 a.m. calendar on the first of the month will also apply to these hearings. We're going to start with Mr. Anthony Valle. If you please come all the way to the podium, you're going to be first. What's the problem?
So for the parole hearings in California,
after that, Jonathan Monter, will you please go to the chair? You'll be after Mr. Valle.
Behind the walls that could help.
Good morning, sir. May I have your full name and your date of birth, please?
Yes, ma'am. Anthony Valle, January 19, 1996.
All right, thank you. You are here on 2 things. One is a new case, and the other one is a term 1 hold. In the new case, you were arrested on allegations of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or dangerous instrument. That's a Class 3 felony. Assisting or participating in a criminal street gang. That's a Class 3 felony. Making gang threats, threatening or intimidating for purposes of membership in a gang. That is a Class 3 felony.
Damn.
Also, dangerous drug possession, a Class 4 felony, and misdemeanor assault, a Class 1 misdemeanor. There is probable cause for all of those, and I am appointing a lawyer to represent you in this case. I'm also appointing a lawyer in your probation case. You are on probation for a Class 6 felony, and the probation department has notified the court that, in accordance with their policy, they will be filing a petition to revoke your probation based on this new arrest. So you will have a lawyer for that case as well.
Okay.
You're going to have slightly different court dates right now. The next one in the brand new case will be a status conference. Oh, I need to reprint number 2. I apologize. That's the new case for him, the one with the new charges, officer.
Okay.
I just got to reprint it. I forgot
This guy does not
click
meet
enough
my
buttons.
visualization of a gang member right here. Not at
Oh,
all.
I missed that. One second, okay.
But I guess it's different times, from when I was growing up. Especially with that greña he got right there. Hey, like whatever happened to combing your hair? You know what I'm saying? So for anybody that's wondering, that's stumbling across the stream right now, this is Maricopa County. These are initial appearances.
Oh, sorry. So your next court date in the brand new case is November 3rd, which I think is Monday. Yeah, it's Monday, November 3rd, 8:30 in the morning. That's a status conference in the downtown Superior Court. Your preliminary hearing is set for the 6th. Is that a routine? Are they setting them 3 days away, or do you think that's a mistake? Tracy? It just seems weird. It says weird. Well, you know what? I know. I wonder if that's just a typo. I don't know. Okay. So will it be the 5th?
5th and the 14th.
Right, it's going to be the 5th. Okay, thanks. All right, we're going to fix that. Okay, so starting over in your brand new case, your next court date is a status conference this Monday, November 3rd, with the preliminary hearing 2 days later, November 5th at 8:30. In between those, on the 4th of November, which is 1 week from today, you're going to go to probation court for a probation violation arraignment hearing, revocation arraignment, and that's going to be Tuesday, November 4th at 8:30 in the morning. In the probation case, the court finds that you will, in all reasonable probability, be revoked to prison, so you do not have bail in your probation case. In your new case, let me just double check the state's recommendation because I don't remember what it was.
Hey, so this guy just got
Bail is set in the amount of $50,000. It is cash only. If you, you should not try to post that though, because you're being held no bond. In your new case, you would not actually get out even if you did post a bond. And you will see your lawyer for everything next week. If you give him a second, he's going to hand you that paperwork. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Monter, Jonathan Monter, and then Nathan Chavez. We go to the chair.
So this guy just got picked up, so that's why he's still in his street clothes right now. But he's about to get processed right now. He's about to be in Orange is the New Black, if you will.
Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and your date of birth, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. 06/28/1998, and my name is Jonathan Axel Monter.
Okay, thank you. You are here on a new case. The police came and added charges against you, or accused you anew of a crime back in January. The allegation is that on January 30th of this year, you committed the following offenses.
No offense if there's any Amish out there.
Possession of dangerous drugs
Watching on your
for
smoking phone.
sale. Okay, hold on. They just booked you weird.
Yes, Your Honor. Take your time.
Am I lying? This fool looking
Sorry, I'm going to
like
reprint
that
this
little
one
hat
too.
with the white shirt.
Because they put into,
suspenders?
I think they meant to also book you for just simple possession of dangerous
Mike.
drugs, but they did it wrong. I'm not going to find probable cause for that. So here's what I do find probable cause for. Possession of dangerous drugs for purposes of sale and transporting dangerous drugs for purposes of sale. Both of those are Class 2 felonies. Again, it's January 30th, 2025. And what I can tell you about the case is it comes from the U.S. Postal Inspection Service, and it has to do with a parcel that was intercepted. So you can talk to your lawyer about all of that. You will get police reports from your lawyer, and I am appointing a lawyer for you. Your status conference in this case is going to be this Monday, November 3rd at 8:30 in the morning in the downtown Superior Court, with a preliminary hearing on Wednesday, November 5th at 8:30. And your bond is $25,000 secured in this case. That is on top of any other bonds or holds that you have in other cases. And I think you do have other open cases.
Right there.
This should go to your same lawyer, so you should end up with the same lawyer. All right, we're just going to get you that corrected paperwork. And
What
then
up, Samantha?
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a wonderful day. God bless you.
You too, sir.
Oh, he's a respectful fella.
They do.
Mr. Chavez,
That's gonna go a
and
long
then
way in
Nicholas
jail.
Escalante, will you please go to the chair?
Hey, what up, Tux? Where you been at, homeboy? I'm so nosy.
Hello,
I'm
sir.
late
Can I have
for
your full
work.
name and your date of birth?
Nathan Royce Chavez, 2/22/1991.
Okay, thanks. You're on a warrant from the Santa Cruz County Superior Court. It's a failure to appear warrant in a case in which you've been charged with theft of a motor vehicle or a means of transportation. That's a Class 3 felony. This warrant was issued on December 5th of last year. It did issue as a failure to appear warrant. So you probably already have a lawyer, but I'll tell them to appoint one for you just in case you don't. Then your arraignment hearing is scheduled for this Friday, October 31st at 8:30 in the morning in the Santa Cruz County Superior Court. I am affirming their bond. It is $15,000 cash only. If you post it, you have to be down there on Friday or you will lose your bond money and there'll be another warrant issued for your arrest. No contact with any alleged victims or co-defendants in this case. No weapons, no drugs without a valid prescription. If you don't post the bond, the Santa Cruz sheriffs have to arrange for your transfer.
Okay. Actually, I was in DLC at that time when the warrant was
Hey, Jinx, thank you.
set out. I just barely have gotten out of DLC for that, for those charges, so I'm not sure how I have a warrant for that.
You're going to have to raise that with the lawyer who's down there. I
Okay.
presume that Santa Cruz County knew what they were doing when they issued this. I don't have access to
Okay,
their
I know.
records. I can see,
Yeah, I'll still.
yeah, they had a court order and a ruling. There was a response filed. There's been filings in the case. So I don't know. What
Okay.
and you know what it also looks like to me looking at the public access? is that they may have given you a chance to appear and you didn't, and then they reissued the warrant.
Okay.
So you're going to have to talk to your lawyer and the Santa Cruz County Court about that, but I can
Where's
only
Santa Cruz
see
County at?
the bare minimum on docket entries. If I had to guess, somebody filed something, got the court to give you another chance to show up, and you still weren't there, and then they affirmed it. So raise that with the Santa Cruz Court. All right, thank you. Mr. Escalante, Nicholas Escalante.
That dude was just trying. I think he was trying to hide his identity. He didn't want to go viral.
Then Megan
on,
Little, will you go to the chair?
on YT. Cali?
Hello, sir. Can I have your full name and your date of birth?
Nicholas Noah Escalante, 9/23/77.
All right, thank you. You're here on a warrant for failing to appear at your revocation arraignment hearing in your probation case. That was back on May 16th of this year. There was a warrant issued for your arrest.
Maricopa.
You've already had a lawyer appointed for you in the probation court. Your next court date is going to be a revocation arraignment and possible disposition hearing 1 week from today, which is November 4th at 8:30 in the morning. I am affirming the bond issued by the probation court, which is $500 secured with written conditions. If you bond out, be sure to comply with all of those, especially call your PO within 72 hours of bonding out if you do. If you step to your left, you get a copy of your paperwork. Ms. Little, Megan Little. After that, Jesus Sierra, will you go to the chair?
Is that better? Is my microphone better now? Or is it still too low?
Hi, ma'am. Can I have your full name and your date of birth?
Yeah, Megan Little, Megan Dale Little, 32389.
All right, thank you. You're here on an arrest warrant for an older case.
Yeah.
You've been charged in a criminal complaint, and the charge, I think, it only went to warrant status, over 2 years ago. The charge is actually from December 22nd of 2022 out of the Gilbert Police Department.
Yeah.
And the charges are possession of narcotic and dangerous drugs. Those are both Class 4 felonies. Also, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. You will get a copy of the charges and police reports through your lawyer. I am appointing a lawyer for you, and I know that this was just because we did not have a working address for you.
Yeah, because
there was a summons, we didn't have an address, and it turned into a warrant. But you did
Yeah,
not
I
miss,
didn't know I had.
yeah, you didn't miss any court dates. We don't hold that against you. I'm just
Okay.
sorry that this is the unpleasant way you have to find out.
It's okay.
So,
Small price to pay.
yeah, so I'm letting you out because, like I said, we tried to send you a summons to just politely invite you to come to court. So I still don't have any reason to hold you unless you give us one by not showing up.
No, I will be
So
here.
go to your status conference November 12th at 8:30 in the morning. Your preliminary hearing will be November 14th at 8:30. That's in about 2 weeks. I did give you a lawyer. That's when you're going to
Yeah.
meet your lawyer. And that's in the downtown Superior Court. The address
Okay.
is on your paperwork. I'm releasing you on your own recognizance. Just comply with your conditions.
Absolutely.
They're very straightforward, and they are in writing.
Okay.
If you step to your left, you get a copy of that paperwork.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you. Mr. Sierra, and then Elijah Charles, would please go to the chair.
What's AI court? What's a?
Hello, sir. Can I have your
AI
full
court?
name and your date of birth?
Hi, my name is Jesus Sierra, 9/2/1996.
Okay, thanks. You're in a new case. You got arrested for one allegation of criminal damage as a Class 1 domestic violence misdemeanor. I'm not appointing a lawyer for you in this case, but the Surprise City Court might, if the state were to ask for jail time, you might be able to get a court-appointed lawyer, but I'm not appointing a lawyer for you today. I'm going to give you an arraignment hearing November 25th, which is just about exactly a month from now, at 1:30 in the afternoon. That is in the Surprise City Court. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. I am aware of your prior criminal history. It's not small. It's not, so you've got the robbery convictions. They're a little older. And anyway, you don't appear to have a domestic violence history. And in this case,
He does now.
while people smashing other people's stuff is,
I hate.
it can be
people
very
smashing my
frightening
stuff.
to the person, et cetera. It's not a domestic violence offense. It's literally defined as one of them, a domestic violence offense. On these facts, I'm going to release you. My only choices in a misdemeanor are to give you a bond or release you. I don't have pretrial services in a city court case. So I'm going to release you because when I look back,
This judge is nice.
you don't appear to really have a history of domestic violence. This is not a person-to-person, hands-on DV offense. It's a phone smashing. So I'm taking that into account. It's not that I don't know what your criminal history is. I'm just saying, be aware that if you don't show up, if you violate conditions, if you contact this alleged victim, because I'm giving you no contact orders, everybody's going to be able to see your criminal history, and it doesn't do you any favors.
He
So,
don't care.
you need to comply with your orders, which are go stay somewhere else while the case is pending.
Bruce.
You can do a civil standby with a surprise officer to keep the peace while you collect your stuff. It's called a
Señorita.
surprise non-emergency line. Request a civil standby. They'll want to see that I gave you permission. They'll send an officer to go with you to just grab some stuff while you go stay somewhere else. I know that's for about a month. Don't respond to any contact from her. In cases like yours, it's, I could picture her calling you in a week and complaining that you haven't called. Don't respond. You don't have the legal authority to respond. I am concerned about
He's
victim
gonna
safety
respond, all right?
because of your lengthy criminal history. But, balancing all those factors, I don't plan to hold you for a phone smashing. You stuck around until the cops got there. You appear to have been cooperative with the investigation. So all those things work in your favor. Don't screw it up by having unauthorized contact with her, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Just come to court. Do you understand those conditions?
No, yes, I do.
All right, will you comply?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I am releasing you on your own recognizance. It still takes a few hours to be released. Just try to be patient. Don't miss your court date. And like I said, if the state were to ask for jail time in a case like this, which it's hard to picture, but they could, they will give you a lawyer there.
I do that on the toilet. that jail time you're talking about, I do that on the
you're
toilet.
funny. Well, so you can just represent yourself, or you can hire a lawyer at your own expense if you can afford one. But you can also just go represent yourself, meet directly with the prosecutor, et cetera, et cetera. Just don't have any victim contact. Go stay somewhere else. Okay? All right. If you step to your left, get your paper.
Damn, son, where'd you find
Mr. Charles,
this?
Elijah Charles.
The sound, yeah, they are delayed. Yeah, that is
Hi,
correct.
sir. Right here. Can I have your full name and your date of birth, please?
Elijah Charles, October 19, 2001.
Okay, thank you.
May I say something?
Not yet, because by the time I'm done, you may not even want to, okay? Because just so you know, I'm planning to release you. So I want to give you some important information, and I want you to focus on that, not whether or not I'm going to release you.
Well, no,
I'm going to release you.
Okay.
So let me tell you some important things that you need to know, okay?
Okay.
All right. You were arrested for possession of dangerous drugs, a class 4 felony. I'm going to give you a lawyer and 2 court dates that are about 2 weeks from now. The first one is a status conference, November 12th. That's 8:30 in the morning, with a preliminary hearing, November 14th at 8:30. The street address for the court downtown is on your paperwork and the dates. So just don't lose your paperwork. Now, I'm releasing you because I did not find probable cause for the one allegation of possessing dangerous drugs. The police just didn't provide enough information to support the allegation that what you had was what they said it was. So you can talk to your lawyer more about that. I will tell you that even if I had found probable cause, you would have qualified for release anyway. But when there's no probable cause for any charge, the law says get released.
It wasn't the drug that they said was in there. There was no drugs in the car.
Okay, but so you have to go to court and face the charges. So I'm going to release you, okay? So they allege that it was a Xanax bar. So just go to court and talk to your lawyer. They just didn't provide any legally sufficient reason for me to find probable cause that it was a Xanax bar. So go talk to your lawyer. Everything you need to know is on your paperwork. You're going to be released in a few hours. It's just slow. Don't lose that paperwork. It tells you where to go in 2 weeks.
Okay. And then my money that I had on me, it's Phoenix. Do I go down to Phoenix?
If they kept it, you do. If they put it on your books at the jail, you'll get it back when you leave. It depends on what.
Wait, I'm not leaving. I'm not going to jail. So why would I?
No. When they booked you in, they give prisoner property to MCSO. If the money was with that, MCSO will have it and they'll give it back to you at the release.
It was in a bag with.
I know it wasn't
If
wishbone,
Phoenix kept it and impounded it, meaning they kept it.
They said they impounded it.
Okay, then you're going to, when you get out, you have to call the Phoenix PD Property and Evidence Bureau. You can look them up on the internet. You can call, just call the non-emergency line and say, where's the property building, or how do I...
Wait, say that one more time?
You can call their main number, their non-emergency number.
Call whose main number?
Phoenix Police Department.
Phoenix Police Department.
Or you can Google Phoenix Police Department Property Bureau. because lots of people need to call them. And then you say, here's my name, here's my info, where's my stuff? And
Yeah,
then you have
they
to
have
talk
my
to them.
phone and everything. I don't even have my phone. When I walk out of here, I don't even know how I'm gonna call anybody.
Well, I'm sorry, I cannot help you with that. And if they're holding your stuff because they're saying they suspect you of other crimes, you're going to have to deal with Phoenix Police Department on that. I literally don't have any authority to order them to give it back to you, nor would I without hearing from them first. So you have to deal with them. Good news is you won't be spending tonight in jail.
Green Eye Bandit.
Bad news is you got this pending court case and Phoenix has your stuff. But that's about all we can do for you this morning.
It's like
If you accept your luck, you get that paperwork. Don't miss it.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What time? Is there a cutoff time for me to be able to go get my phone and all that stuff out of the...
No, they're just going to put you in the release line. You get processed with everybody else. This is the central facility for the entire jail system. It's not just the people in this room. Where
are we at right now?
We're down at about Durango and 35th Avenue, Buckeye and 35th Avenue. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere, in the center of the city, but kind of in the middle of nowhere. So good luck, sir. If you take your paperwork, though, that's all we can do in court today.
Okay. And did they give any paperwork when they handed me over to you guys?
Yeah, no, I just get the booking sheet. I get some basics, but yeah, you'll get police reports from your lawyer.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, so officer, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 house calls. I know Andrew Varnovich had to be removed from the 8 a.m. Court proceeding because he was being disruptive back in the gallery. And the notes I have for one of these was non-acute suicide watch. That's Lupe Ahumada. Is that your understanding also?
Yeah.
And then Mr. Hernandez Garza and Mr. Hopkins, I've got Mr. Hopkins, non-acute suicide watch and combative.
Yes, sir.
How about, I don't have any notes for Hernandez Garza, though. How come he's not here?
Fighting with them, so staff and spitting.
Fighting with staff and spitting. Okay, thank you. So I will go see each of those 4 people in-house immediately after this recording to conduct their initial appearances. I will advise Lupe Ahumada, born 6/5/81. She's starting a new case. She got arrested for aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer and possession of narcotic drugs. Those are Class 4 felonies. Also, criminal trespassing as a Class 2 misdemeanor. I did find probable cause for those. I am appointing a lawyer for her. I'll let her know that her status conference is going to be November 3rd at 8:30 with the preliminary hearing, November 5th at 8:30 in the downtown Superior Court. Based on what's been alleged and the state's recommendation, which was higher than this, I am currently inclined to set bail in the amount of $10,000 secured in her case for the reasons that will be in my written order. And she'll have release conditions that include not going to the scene of the alleged crimes and no contact with any alleged victim or arresting officer. Noel Hernandez Garza, born 4/14/99, is here on a warrant for Peoria City Court in a drug paraphernalia possession case. It's a Class 1 misdemeanor. And I am going to appoint a lawyer for him for the purposes of the bail only, set an arraignment hearing for him in Peoria City Court for October 30th at 9 in the morning. And the court's current inclination is to set bail in the amount of $250 secured with written conditions I will go over with him.
What up, Cody?
Henry Hopkins, born 10/13/70, is here in a new case. He was arrested for burglary in the 3rd degree, a Class 4 felony. There is probable cause for that, and I am appointing a lawyer for him. His status conference will be November 3rd at 8:30, and a preliminary hearing will be November 5th at 8:30. Those will be in the downtown Superior Court. And based on Mr. Hopkins' unusually serious and extensive prior criminal history, the court agrees with the state that bail is required to assure the safety of the community and that he won't be out committing new crimes while the case is pending. Also, there's a very strong weight of evidence alleged to exist in this case. So it's my inclination to set bail in the amount of $5,000 secured with written conditions I'll go over with him that include not going to the scene of the alleged crime and no contact with the alleged victim or witness. Andrew Varnovich, born 1/10/72, is here on 2 city court warrants, one from Peoria, one from Youngtown. The Peoria warrant is for failing to appear in an urban camping case and drug paraphernalia possession matter. Those are both Class 1 misdemeanors. I'm going to give him a lawyer for purposes of the bail only as well, with an arraignment hearing October 30th at 9 in the morning in the Peoria City Court. My current inclination is to set bail in the amount of $100 secured in his case. Then he's also hearing a Youngtown warrant for failing to pay fines or fees in a drug paraphernalia and criminal damage misdemeanor case. I'm appointing a lawyer for him on the bail question only, with the arraignment hearing there set for November 6th at 9 in the morning. I just want to make sure, that's too far out, isn't it? Let me see, what day is it, 28? No, it's not, it's 9 days, okay. November 6th at 9 in the morning in the Youngtown City Court, and I'm going to give him a placeholder bond in this one because it's just a failure to pay. That is $50 secured, and I did appoint a lawyer for him if he still is on a bond by November 6th. So that's $150 total if I do order bond in his cases. So if anything changes after I conduct these initial appearances, my final written orders will reflect the court's ultimate decision in each of these cases. I'm not going to update this recording. It will be in my final release order. With that, we will stand in recess until 2 p.m. this afternoon.
All right, we're swapping over right now. Hold up.
Recording in progress.
2025. Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer?
After today, yes.
Pardon me?
Today I'll be looking into that. I'm not sure.
So you're looking into it? Do you have the financial means to pay for a lawyer?
I'm not sure how much a private lawyer costs, Your Honor.
I'll appoint